An online campaign has rapidly gained traction, calling for the Producers Guild of America (PGA) to revoke Blake Lively's producer credit on the film It Ends With Us. The petition, hosted on a popular change-making platform, argues that the credit was not earned through substantial contributions and instead reflects undue influence rather than genuine effort in the filmmaking process. What began as a relatively modest effort has exploded in popularity, with the number of signatures surging dramatically in recent days. Initially hovering around 1,900 signatures following the public release of certain court documents, the total has now climbed well past 3,300, drawing widespread attention from fans, industry observers, and those invested in discussions about fairness in Hollywood. The controversy centers on the behind-the-scenes dynamics during the production of It Ends With Us, a film adaptation that carries significant emotional weight for many involved. Justin Baldoni, who directed and starred in the project, is portrayed in the petition as the true visionary and driving force. He reportedly secured the rights to the source material, oversaw development at every stage, and poured his dedication, passion, and leadership into bringing the story to the screen. The film, based on a widely read novel dealing with complex themes of relationships and personal growth, resonated deeply with audiences, and Baldoni's role is seen by supporters as central to its realization. In contrast, the petition claims that Blake Lively's produced by credit represents a misallocation of recognition. Critics argue that this honor diminishes Baldoni's extensive work and points to a broader, troubling pattern in the entertainment industry where influence, celebrity status, or personal connections sometimes overshadow actual labor and creative input. The document emphasizes that true producing involves shaping and building a project from the ground up, tasks that require hands-on involvement, decision-making, and long-term commitment, rather than attaching one's name for prestige or other benefits. The petition's language is direct and impassioned, framing the issue not merely as a dispute over one movie but as a larger principle affecting the integrity of the entire filmmaking community. It stresses that allowing such a credit to stand undermines the values the Producers Guild of America is meant to uphold: merit, hard work, and fairness in acknowledging contributions. By awarding producer status without corresponding effort, the industry risks eroding trust and devaluing the roles of those who truly invest their time and energy. The call is for the PGA to revisit its criteria, reassess the specific decision in this case, and take corrective action by rescinding the credit. Adding fuel to the campaign are details that emerge from ongoing legal proceedings between Lively and Baldoni. Court filings, including unsealed text messages exchanged between Blake Lively and her close friend Taylor Swift, have been scrutinized for their references to conversations related to Justin Baldoni. Additionally, a letter of recommendation submitted to the PGA on Lively's behalf, allegedly co-authored or supported by Baldoni and another colleague, has come under renewed examination. Some industry voices suggest this letter may have been provided under pressure or in circumstances that raise questions about its authenticity and voluntariness. These elements have intensified debates about how producer credits are determined and whether external factors sometimes play an outsized role. The PGA producer credit carries substantial weight in Hollywood. Experts note that it often influences eligibility for major awards, including the Oscars and Golden Globes, where producing honors can boost a project's prestige and open doors for nominations and wins. In an industry where accolades translate to career momentum, financial opportunities, and public perception, the stakes are high. Revoking a credit is a rare and serious step, but proponents of the petition believe it is justified when evidence suggests the honor was not legitimately earned. They view it as a necessary measure to protect the credibility of the Guild and the broader awards ecosystem. Supporters of the petition highlight the importance of standing against favoritism and privilege in creative fields. They argue that Hollywood has long grappled with imbalances of power, where star power or personal relationships can eclipse the contributions of directors, writers, crew members, and others who labor behind the scenes. By focusing on It Ends With Us, the campaign aims to set a precedent. Credits should reflect actual merit, not convenience or leverage. The petition explicitly rejects the idea that success can be claimed through influence alone, insisting that genuine effort must be the foundation of any recognition. The broader implications extend to how projects are credited overall. In collaborative art forms like film, dozens or even hundreds of people contribute to a final product. When one individual's role is overstated, it can create resentment, discourage teamwork, and distort historical records of who built what. Petition signers express a desire for an industry where achievements are celebrated based on facts rather than narratives shaped by publicity or legal maneuvers. They see this case as emblematic of larger systemic issues that need addressing to foster a healthier creative environment. As the signature count continues to rise, the petition has sparked conversations across social media, entertainment forums, and professional circles. Some defend Lively, citing her involvement in aspects of the film such as creative input or advocacy for the story's themes. Others remain firmly aligned with Baldoni, viewing his multifaceted role as irreplaceable. Regardless of perspective, the debate underscores ongoing tensions about transparency, equity, and accountability in how credits are assigned and how disputes are resolved publicly. The petition concludes with a rallying cry for justice and fairness, urging the PGA and the industry at large to prioritize earned merit over any form of misplaced privilege. It positions the effort as a step toward restoring integrity in filmmaking, an art form built on collaboration, creativity, and respect for those who dedicate themselves to telling meaningful stories. Whether the campaign ultimately succeeds in prompting official action remains uncertain, but its rapid growth signals that many share concerns about how recognition is distributed in one of the world's most visible industries.